No,
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on because we got more things we got to get into. So why
yeah.
did y'all feel like Megan and Nikki didn't need? We don't need that, but we needed it from two white women.
What you
Wait,
mean?
what?
We didn't need
Bad
what?
Baby
We
in Alabama.
Yeah,
The
y'all lived
reason
for that,
the
but y'all didn't want us to have the my tweet that went viral and the girls were like gagging over it because I said Nikki and Megan should have given us the Drake and
Were
Kendrick
they
moment for the
tired?
culture.
Megan
Wait,
had her
hey, wait, hold on,
chance.
wait,
She
pause.
didn't do.
Not
Wait,
even,
She
can
not
I
didn't.
even
just
that.
say this? Because
Honestly, we waiting
But
on
like
Megan,
we've
bitch.
been moving
We already said
on.
we gotta say, hey,
We in
girl, we
I
waiting,
don't
girl.
think
What's
Megan
going
needs
2025.
to
on?
We are
respond
in
to
But
my
Megan
comment.
chose not
2025.
to. Megan
but
basically paid
here
it
here
dust.
here here's the thing though, right? The Megan and Nicki piece, because I did see that tweet, and I agree with you. But here's the gag though. The gag is every time female rappers get into it, especially when it comes to Nicki versus the next person, Nicki's already because the thing about it is, Armand, you said this before. A lot of people feel bad for the underdog. When you're underdog in a story, the girls are gonna gravitate towards you. There's gonna be a lot of sympathy and payola for you. And I feel like if Nicki and Megan go in the ring, like for real, and Nicki start really boxing her with some like real heavy insults, just how when Nicki said you lying your damn mama, the girls took that and made that a big thing because people was talking about principle and you know all this type of stuff when this is rap. So I
See,
feel like Ken.
But
Hold
would
on
this
one
be a
second, please. Hold on, hold on,
conversation
hold
if
on,
you
hold on,
felt
hold
like
on.
Nikki
Hold on,
won
let me
the
finish. One
so-called
second. One
beef?
second. Let me finish. Let me finish.
she did.
When Kendrick and Drake
She
beef,
didn't, but it's
Kendrick can
okay.
say whatever he wants to say. Drake can say what he wants to say. Everything is cool. The girls are laughing. But when Nicki went there with Megan, the girls felt away. So I feel like that's the reason why it don't work for that. Now the white girls, Alabama and what's
Let
her
me
name
say
and
this.
Bad
Hold on, real
Baby.
quick. But
Mm-hmm,
listen, when
mm-hmm.
we all heard Bigfoot, and I love Bigfoot, but if that was the diss record, I feel like Megan get with her. Because girl, that's how you rapped to diss me,
See,
But
bitch.
we know
but
Nikki can come
That's your
harder.
Yeah,
problem.
but Armand, that's not
see,
the point though.
Armand, why are you trying to drag it? We in
no,
No,
hold
no, no,
on,
no,
2025.
no.
wait.
Hold on,
No,
hold
I
on.
hear what
But
he's saying.
No,
No,
It's
I
he
not
hear
being
giving
what
it.
he's
Y'all
real
need
as
to
saying
calm
too,
fuck.
down.
but
Like
It's
he
not
being
giving
real as
it.
he
fuck.
But
he
I
should
get because let's be
know.
honest, we all reacted the same way. Nikki, what? Like, what is going on? It was just all over the place. But for me personally,
I
I
didn't
feel
react
like
that way because she did
I
that the
feel
same
like
Lil Kim. She
I feel
dropped
like
Stupid
for
Hoe.
for me personally, I feel like that was literally we seen Bigfoot being created as this was being created. So it was sporadic. It was all over the place. It was all this. I don't think it was one of those diss records where it's given like I really thought about how I'm gonna eat this bitch. Even though
Yes,
she did
because the
tease
other
a
diss
second
tracks, Nikki
installment.
thought about that shit and executed
No
it.
shade, and then even in regards to this conversation of them going back and forth, I feel like kind of whoever just said about it just being like I feel like, for instance, no shade. Now it's still whatever it was, whatever. But when people are dissing Nikki, like she said before, y'all talk about people around me. Y'all can never say shit that I do or how I look or what I give or what I don't do. So if Nikki and Megan are dissing, I'm spitting you I'm saying real shit. Because let's be honest, I'm not the first person that said you lied on your dead mama. Oops, clock that,
Yeah,
girl.
I
No
feel like
shade.
it
But it's
got
a
too
problem because
deep.
I said it. No
With
shade.
Nicki and Meg, it kind of got way too deep. And
And I,
then
and
it
I feel
got
like and
deep
I
with
feel like
Drake
what
and Kendrick
with
too. But
Nikki, with Megan's beef, especially if it were Nikki, everything is all facts. Fendi facts at that, girl. No shade. When you lied on your dead mama, you fucking the whole industry. You lied about this. You lied on Gail King. Are those not true?
I
Did,
think the
did we not
biggest
just see you lie on
problem,
Gail King?
I
So
think
so
the
I
big,
feel like that would be her downfall. Is that these are actual things that can like
And she
jab
doing it
at you
like
and
she got
shit,
a
and you
nose
got to come up with
job.
allegations. Girl, you got to come up with allegations. Allegedly, you're a bitch. Allegedly, you're better.
okay,
Allegedly, you're
so
like okay.
since we talking like about the Megan Nicki beef, I think my biggest issue with the beef is that people wanted Megan to be so like direct when Nicki's not always direct herself. Like, don't get me wrong, she know how to check a bitch, and we all be like, oh, she talking about Remy or whoever the fuck she talking about. But like, I feel like it didn't need to be direct because
But let's be
it was
honest,
whacking
Tyrese.
multiple people,
Bro, why
not
are
just
y'all being
But
Nicki.
so
let's be
tired?
honest, Tyrese. For one, two things. I will just say two things. When it comes to the Bigfoot diss, it can't get no more direct than "bitch, you lied on your dead mama, girl."
I
It can't
mean,
get no
yeah,
more
you
direct than
right.
that. It cannot get no more direct. That should lying on your dead mama and then not even and then saying it like multiple times throughout the song. For me, if I was Megan, I don't give a fuck what's going on. Now I need to like get in a booth and really show my
But
because
she
bitch
said
what?
Megan name in a
But
song though,
but
so
also but
uh,
also too
I mean,
for the girls that act like Megan was like Nicki just came out of nowhere. I remember when that hit song was coming out. the only part of your verses that you sent to the radio to preview was the Megan's Law bar. Why
And the
would you send
blog.
that bar? Why would you send that bar to the radios to preview if you knew it wasn't gonna try to get a bitch outside? And that's why when the song dropped, within like 5 minutes, Nicki was already on live. But we was all waiting, bitch. What you got to say? Oh, that's it, girl. You lied on your dead mama, girl. That's what it was
So
given. So
and
it's kind of
but
given.
so
Do
here's
y'all
here's
So
the
think that
thing.
Meg
Okay,
not responding
so
Charisse.
hold on. So
deserved
my
her
point
approval?
is y'all wouldn't have, and y'all are gonna all sit up here and clearly lie. But so you're telling me y'all wouldn't want Meg and Nicki to get outside like Drake and Kendrick
I
Oh,
did
I
in the
wanted
No,
would.
no,
that.
no,
Milagro
no.
I'm
I
Hold
with
on, hold
you,
would.
on.
girl.
Wait,
like,
wait,
I'm
I
wait.
with you.
dare
I
you to lie.
Armand,
Shoulder to
Armand, hold
shoulder,
on.
bitch.
Wait,
I
wait, wait,
wanted that.
wait.
We waiting
Hold
on
on,
Megan,
I
hold
bitch.
on.
What's
love
going
Hold on
Brad.
one
The
on?
girls
second.
can rock, and I'm here
I
for
don't
it.
think anybody really in here is saying that they don't want to see it, but the thing about it, though, I agree with you, Armand. We want to see that for female rap culture. But again, the problem is every time when it comes to these female rappers against Nicki is always y'all always lead with sympathy. Like the way how Drake and Kendrick beef was orchestrated, that shit was people was excited every time they drop a song. People like we're seated for that, Armand. You're seated, I'm seated. But the way the story and the narrative gets put, even fuck it, even Drake and Kendrick right now, like now everybody's saying, "Oh, we feel bad for Drake. This Kendrick stuff is feeling fabricated, and they're just
It
pushing
But
is.
Kendrick in
that's
our
not the
face." Like
same as Nicki and
people,
Megan
people,
just because
no, no, no. But
Nicki and
hold on
Megan
though,
just had
people.
2 songs. They kept going.
People start turning on people, and the thing about it though, the Bad Baby and the Alabama Baker thing, or Barker, excuse me. The reason why y'all like that one is because these are two white girls, and y'all feel like it's a key, it's a cackle, it's not serious, and
It
y'all just
is.
think that it's
I
But
don't
funny.
even,
think they
but
had
even,
enough tea
Yeah,
either.
y'all
They
thinking
even,
it's
didn't even
funny.
have
Let's
real
but
just be
even,
tea.
real.
but even with it not being because nobody's taking them as serious rappers, but it's still the fact that like these white country gals getting in the paint, girl. Is they outside getting in the booth, recording their shit, talking shit, we shooting their videos and doing a big one, girl. Whether it's
Alabama
good
do
or
better
bad, girl,
though.
no
And to be
shade.
Do
honest with
better.
you, and like I feel like female rap has been very, very boring.
The
And
It
so
Boring.
that would have
has.
been
It
very
And
has.
also too,
exciting.
Armand, I think another
Yeah.
reason why most of the female rappers don't want to get in a rap beef with Nicki is not well, we all know it's the truth. She is a better rapper than all them bitches, but that stigma, that badge that she wears on her chest, like I'm the best rap bitch alive, it's kind of given why nobody wants to get in a rap beef with Eminem, girl, because you're gonna eat me, bitch.
Yeah, they're
Also,
gonna get chewed up.
And
I
Cardi
feel like
likes to
so
sue.
so I feel like these rap bitches need to have the same mentality that the rapper the game now has. Because now when he's asked about Eminem, yeah, he's good, but I feel like I can rap better than a nigga. Put him in a booth, send him a diss record. Dude, like I
I
the
want
feel
to battle
like
I
the
Eminem.
don't know. I'm
thing
looking
I
at
feel
is
like
Megan
them
Rose.
bitches do
Hey,
that with
but she the
Nicki.
only bitch that stepped to Nicki. The other girls would never do that.
Who?
So
Who stepped to Nicki?
Megan, she didn't step
Who
all
did
the
she
way,
She
step?
but
really
she stepped.
didn't.
Who
So
did she step,
y'all
girl? I missed
Megan
it.
A
Megan
line.
sent shots back at Nikki
Do y'all
since
think that that is
but
to her
she
benefit
Hold
though,
basically
or do
on.
Just
y'all
getting
displayed
think
at
that's
Nicki's
Nikki. She
game
got
on
at Nikki's
herself. Like
husband. Let's talk
I
about
know.
it.
Wait. I know you're not talking about the TMZ
She
TME girl.
tried to play Nicki.
I know you ain't talking about.
no,
no,
it
because
all
if Nicki
started
feels
from
Her
like
last two
if she feels
her
like you're not
project did
worth
not sell
responding to,
though.
she's not
Her
gonna
album
respond
did
to
not
you. She
sell,
just played Nicki's game. That's
No, 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 no,
but
y'all.
no,
it
no, 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 no.
backfired on
There's.
her.
Hold on, wait.
Should have
There's not.
should have did it again. If she would have dissed Nicki
There's
again,
not.
she would have
But
Now,
won.
here's the logical thing though, right? Instead of Amon asking us if we want to see that battle, I think the question should be is why didn't Megan Stallion respond and give
Yeah,
Nicki
Right.
what
so
That's what
Nicki
she
direct.
exactly.
wanted?
said.
So y'all,
That's the
rap
logical thing,
beef,
sister. That's what
rap
you should
beef
be asking,
all
sister.
goes
Because
different.
Even
why
Nicki
I
didn't
think
why
she
responded.
didn't
didn't
that girl
Even
respond
respond?
because I think
even Nicki
she Meg
responded to
feels
Sheeta
like
with
She
no
he
only
frogs,
crossed the
girl.
I
I was
feel
like,
like
line.
what?
we
tell
can
the
And
truth
use
though.
like Drake and Kendrick as an example. Drake kind of like backed himself into a corner. I feel like Megan was kind of smart with it. She got her
How
number
did he back
one. She
himself
got
to?
her one
Don't get me
up,
started on
and
Drake.
she was like, "I'm just gonna
What is
sit
the
on
Okay,
one
here
up?
and
Charisse, she's
enjoy my
slow. Come
my
on.
fruits of labor." You
That
get what I'm
one, that
saying?
Wait,
number went
hold
so
on,
hard.
Tyrese.
Tyra's
What is the one up?
album didn't sell.
What is the one
What?
up? Because
Y'all,
if you're
She
talking
did not
about
get
Okay,
having
no
the
hold up.
Grammys.
Let
She
me
did not get
explain.
no
Let me
awards.
explain. Hold up.
The
Let me
fuck did she get
explain.
for it?
Cause I know y'all all love Nicki. I love Nicki too. But like, hold up. Let me explain. I feel like she would have backed herself into a corner. We all know Nicki is a better rapper than Megan. Her pen is lethal. Okay. We seen Nicki go toe to toe with several other girls and eat them up when they continue to pick with her. I feel like Megan was
Uh-oh.
like, okay, I got my number one. I got my little pop of moment, and I'm still one of the top 5 girls. What can I lose from this? I'm just gonna
see,
sit down.
but now I do get that in a sense of like business and I
But
guess career, but
Drake,
in
he
this.
kept going with Kendrick, and now look at him.
See, no. Drake is not done with Kendrick. That's the thing that y'all forgot, girl. Because even
A
Drake
hold
whole
on,
tried to
real quick,
fuck
lawsuit is
Kendrick
going
up.
on. Like,
real quick before we get in finish this Megan shit. When it comes to Drake, girl, he's still king on Kendrick's top because what did Kendrick say on that song? I don't like Drake when he's acting tough. I like Drake with the melodies. Well, here are some sexy songs for you. Mwah. Now, back to Megan versus motherfucking Nicki. I feel like Megan, it's kind of given if Kendrick came out and did Euphoria and Drake did push-ups and Kendrick said, mine was better. I won. That's a little bit different because Kendrick actually has a full on diss out. Megan to do anything to kind of give the recliner seat status, girl. You put out first off. Let's be honest. The biggest thing that Megan did with his was you did get the lure. You did send the quote unquote bar directed about Nicki to the radio that everybody heard and had us tuned into your hits record when it premiered. That's the biggest thing you did. But you didn't. But you weren't number
It
one because
boosted
of
her
any.
whole
You
era,
you
low
weren't. But
key.
she was what era? Because the album
Cause
still
the
flopped.
album
The
I
song
mean,
fly.
the
flopped
album
after the
still
sweet
kind
girl.
of
No
like
shade. So it's kind
tanked,
of given.
but
What
don't get
era
me
did it
wrong,
boost?
like
Okay,
nobody
Okay,
was
let's
guys.
move
excited
on.
Okay,
for
Let's
guys.
move
Megan's
on.
So,
Let's
era
move
when
on.
Cobra
Okay,
came
So
out
I
or
Tasha
any of them
K,
other singles.
Tasha K, Cardi B lawsuit. Who won that? And then Milagro Grams
oh
versus
girl.
Megan Thee Stallion. Who will win that and why? What do y'all think?
No shade.
Milagros gonna
Cardi
go
won.
down. I'm
I
sorry.
think Cardi
Start at
didn't
one. Wait, we're starting with Tasha K and Cardi B. What are you
didn't
guys'
Cardi B
thoughts on
win?
that?
Yeah, Cardi won that.
Like
Cardi
that
won.
situation
We
is finna
know
be
that. Okay,
Milagro
guys. No,
and
I
Megan.
guess I forget who I'm talking to
Are you
sometimes.
asking if she deserved to win?
No, I'm not. I'm
Who's
asking who won. Like, did anybody really win? I know obviously
Um,
Cardi B
Yes.
won, but do you think there was a winner?
Yes. I feel like, and even though I don't, even though I know, her face is in my profile picture as a Smurf, I do feel like, you know what I mean. Cardi B, she won that. I feel like Tasha K, for whatever reason, over these years, you tried to, uh, slander my name and all that stuff. You got all these keys, ha ha ha. You on all that TV filming shows, getting money. I need all that. Thank you. You lose. Sorry. Try
well,
again.
that's why it's so important to say allegedly. Like
and
I
now
love,
Tasha K
what's
got a
her
No
team.
name on
shade. That's
YouTube?
that's so allegedly actually won. That word allegedly won, bitch, because you didn't use it and you lost all that money, girl. No shade. You didn't use it. You said it was like shit was factual, actual, factual. So now she actually factually got your checks, girl. No shade. So she won.
Hmm.
There's
It's
nothing
a
else about it.
lesson, right? It's a lesson
And then,
in it.
oh, girl, but then you gotta pay it. Then you gotta pay that shit back monthly. That's the most embarrassing part, girl. Like you ain't about to, girl. You can't eat
But
this
at the
month. You gotta
same
pay Cardi,
time, but
girl.
what
Oh my goodness.
but did Cardi B really win? What did Cardi B get out of it?
Right, because there's
Money.
the it's like an
Because
energetic
now
thing.
you got a dirty bitch like Tasha K forever attached to your name,
Yeah.
and more people are getting Tasha K, even though she owes you money. She's been able to get a tour and become semi-famous off of the back of you, and she's been on Wild and Out and different TV shows and podcasts, all because you sued her. So
Now
now
I
she's more your peer than she was before you sued her.
now I can see what you mean by that. For me, I feel like that's kind of a situation where like, do you look at the glass half empty or half full? Because yes, you can say, okay, Cardi B, you don't really win shit because all you did was attach it to your name, the same way you attach your name to Nicki Minaj. But I feel like when it comes to Cardi B and Tasha K, I feel like you know what I mean. I feel like at the end of the day, yes, go on your tours, yes, go to Wild 'N Out, yes, go to Now That's TV. But guess what? Don't expect you're going to get that full check, sweetheart. It'll always come back to me. So I feel like for me personally, the bigger key is all the money you make, you have to put me in the back of your head. Like, damn, I gotta leave some out for this
Right, but
bitch.
my thing
Damn, I
is
gotta pay this
this
bitch.
this kind of served as an additive of a distraction on a Cardi B because as we've been watching over the last few years, she's been heavily distracted with this lawsuit, her mental. Then she had the
I can see
relationship,
that.
and then the process of getting her album out. Yes, she may have won that lawsuit, but Cardi B, not just because lawsuit, but over everything that's been happening, she has not been happy seemingly. She's talked about it, and it's like her music has really suffered.
Who
So could
music?
maybe she have
Nah, I ain't gonna
focused
lie,
a
I agree
little
with
bit
that.
more on that, and maybe you
The
won in
music.
that aspect because it's like all of the drama. It's just been more like I don't know. I just feel like,
I feel
girl,
like,
it
and I
didn't
can see
really
what you
help.
mean. I do feel like
Yeah, like
it.
did you really win? Because you're like she's trolling you and like it's making you miserable. So it's like they're kind of
And then
like
some of this shit is
energetically
coming
like
true. Like, you know what I mean?
Now it
Like you
would have
really
been.
not
Well,
getting
not
off.
just some of it.
Now it
Ooh,
would.
most of
I ain't
it.
gonna lie. It probably would have hit a little bit different if kind of like, for instance, if she were releasing her music and it was doing something, and like you were kind of like still like relevant in music, and then you won this lawsuit during that. It's like, and I got more money, bitch. No shit. We outside, new songs, new music, new album, and a new check, girl. It would have been different. So I do get that, but I feel like again, half empty or half full. I feel like while we're thinking like, girl, you ain't doing no shit with music, it's kind of like, okay, yes, let me get this bag from this bitch, so that way any legal shit it's out the picture, out the way. So when I start my rollout, it'll always be about my rollout, not about this bitch intervening, not about court dates, not about this, not about that. Now that that shit is done, we can start music. So I
You
just
know
is it
what? In
half
a
empty or
weird
half
way,
full?
you guys, this probably might sound biased as fuck, but I feel like Megan the Stallion will still come out a winner if she beats Milagro Grams on this. Here's why. First of all, Megan the Stallion, I don't know if she's adapted this Beyonce. I don't respond. I'm a real A-lister, not an Instagram, social media, 2020s type celebrity. No, I'm not being.
Right.
I'm being serious. Like
I
she's
know.
taking
That's
it
all I
back to
ask.
early celebrities that like we
Yeah,
don't know you, like type
Yes,
literally.
shit.
that's
So
why I
she's
was saying earlier, like some stuff is not worth responding to. Like,
so she's taking it there, and then I think what separates this is if she nails the coffin in Milagro Grams, that further puts the button on Tory Lanez. So when you look up Megan Thee Stallion and stuff, she's gonna be attached to Tory Lanez, and everything attached to Tory Lanez has been buttoned up, bitch, and put in the coffin. Versus Cardi B and Tasha K, it's like Tasha K and Cardi B. I don't think it's going to be so much of a Meg Thee Stallion Milagro Grams because Milagro Grams gets thrown underneath the Tory Lanez umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
I get
So
what
it's
you're
just like
saying.
you clean everything up around Tory Lanez and just finish it all. So it's still Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez. Like Milagro doesn't really gain much off of this because
Well,
it's still Tory Lanez.
and I could
yeah,
see
that's
that
true.
too, but I will just say I ain't gonna get into it. But when it comes to that situation, God don't like ugly, and I feel like you will reap what you sow, girl. No shade. I
And
don't
who
think
are you
he's
Uh,
talking
done.
about?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
Tori's done, girl. Tori is not
I
done,
feel
girl.
like
What?
Milagro got. I feel like Milagro got some support from the industry because a lot of people are not feeling Megan, and a lot of independent media and black media have been like backing Milagro. So I feel like it's gonna be like a bigger cultural issue versus Tasha K and Cardi B because I feel like their
Mm.
issue is a little more petty versus with
Well,
Megan and
this
Tori
is
and Milagro.
Stephanie.
Like that kind of like rocks the
Lily
culture
pushed
for
the bitch and
sure.
she
And you got
fell. What the
academics and
fuck?
people saying they're gonna like help
Like,
support Milagro
boy,
behind the scenes. So I think it's gonna
no.
be a bigger mess.